a job, and it had nothing to do with us together. But then all of a sudden they told us that they'll pay extra to see us kiss, or they'll pay extra for us to be together. And we have to do what we have to do because we're both there trying to make it quote. So then you have a situation where I've been in a room with machines, and yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is why I say that if people saw the videos, if they knew the real me, I think people would hate me, because there's things that I did. Yes, I had to do. There are things that I had to say. There's bullshit that I had to tell, because with machines, there's different machines. There's different type of machines. If you go in and you have any type of attitude, if you show any type of emotion that is not the emotion that they would like for you to show, then it's going to be 1,000 times worse for you. If you're crying and you're upset and you're fighting people and you get tied down, it's going to hurt more. So you have to decide whether or not, pick and choose your battles, how much it's going to hurt, how much pain you want to be in. If you start crying and getting angry and making it seem like you don't want to do it, then your daddies are basically going to turn the machines up even more because of the fact that you don't want to do it. Out of punishment and out of enjoyment and seeing you squirm and seeing you be terrified. That's not family. That's not love. It's not normal. There was times that, yes, I would go into those houses where the machines were, and I would basically pick my machine. You know how, like, normal land, when you get in trouble and your parents is like, pick your punishment? Yeah, well, that's used backwards. So it was the difference of picking a sandal, a belt, and a switch off a tree. You pick your machine. And if you decide that you're going to act like you're fine with it and you're happy with it, then you don't get tied up. And if you don't get tied up, then you can move your freaking body. And it's better than being tied in one position for hours. It just is what it is. You have other people on you, especially dudes, they're heavy. You get cramps and Charlie horses. Yeah, I used to walk into the machine rooms, and yeah, I would pick my machine. And I would joke around with my daddies, and I would smile, and I would laugh and tell them how much I liked it. And yes, I would lie. On those machines are crazier than you could imagine. They could kill you if they're turned all the way up. So yeah, and they do. It's called snuff films. Do what you have to do. So there's people who get upset with trafficking recruits and survivors and want to say, oh, you know, my child got trapped in this and it's their fault, and you want to blame them because they're so used to the life that it seems like they're doing it out of enjoyment and they're just trying to survive too. So taking it back, so now at this point it's just making sure that if I run my big mouth enough, somebody will stop it from happening to somebody else. Even if that's just one person. That's all that matters. It's no way to live to be someone's slave. There's a lot of things, like I said, that I just haven't told my mom. We haven't went there. And I told her earlier, we were talking about this before we went live, that I feel like a lot of things I don't know how to say out loud because I've never said them to her. And I'm going to work on that. Sometimes I don't know how to put those things in words. Like, where is the words? Because before I had the words. Now I'm just like, oh, that sounds bad. Putting them all together. But when you say it like that, I wish I could bring a lot of my friends back.